Marina, where are we seeing the heaviest rainfall across Queensland right now?
Well, so far we're seeing that heaviest rainfall really focused along the coastline. And we do still have a severe thunderstorm warning in place as that heavy rainfall really targets the coastline. Right now we're seeing just one isolated area stretching down to Mackay. It's the area in yellow. And we have seen several severe thunderstorm warnings throughout the morning. Now seeing heavy rainfall continuing to push further south with reported rainfall totals 52 millimeters in Townsville. And we'll talk more about Townsville in just a few minutes, but very high rainfall totals there. Mackay, 55 millimeters, and we're continuing to see that heavy rainfall now, again, continuing to push to the south. This means it's stretching into New South Wales. Seeing some higher rainfall totals, Emerald, 45 millimeters, Charleville, an additional 35 millimeters, and along the coastline, Sunshine Coast, 28 millimeters. So you can see where Lismore is also starting to see some higher rainfall, as well as Burke, Cobar, and Dubbo. Sydney is continuing to see just a few scattered showers throughout the morning, but rainfall will intensify as we head into the rest of our weekend. And we'll talk more about that coming up in just a few minutes. But there are some warning signs that this is happening as we see a severe weather warning also now in place across Burke and Cobar as this rainfall continues to shift and the system begins to push south. Rhiannon.
Marina, tell us more about the flood warnings in place across Queensland.
Well, this has been just absolutely devastating flooding across Queensland. And in fact, it's become so widespread, it's now stretching into almost every state. What we're seeing right now, the heaviest rainfall over the last 7 days, Long Range as well as Charleville and Quilpie, of course, they are currently dealing with those evacuations as they've seen at least 400 millimeters of rainfall just in the last 7 days, which is indicated then by that red and the purple. Townsville as well, very heavy rainfall. And not only have they seen at least 400 millimeters this week, but they have reported 941 millimeters in March alone. Now, this makes it the wettest March on record for Townsville. Very heavy rainfall and just, of course, very intense, severe, widespread flooding. The area is in red right now under a major flood warning. So that is covering not only major parts of Queensland, but also into the Northern Territory, even beginning to cross into New South Wales and even into South Australia. Very intense, widespread rainfall, and actually the Blue River, now the worst flood on record since 1978. So very intense, very high rainfall. And of course, those rivers have had no relief and not really any chance for any drainage. Rhiannon.
Marina, we know that heavy rain's going to continue. Where will be the target next?
Well, next, it's unfortunately going to be New South Wales, but this will provide relief for southwest Queensland. Now, it's not necessarily happening today. Unfortunately, today, rainfall will continue to fall across Burke as well as into Charleville and across Bundaberg. That's where we're seeing that most intense rainfall over the next 24 hours. But you'll notice that it is starting to shift. The system really is going to start to move, and that is going to impact New South Wales into Saturday. Now, we're going to take a full look at that coming up in your full forecast in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we will speak to you very soon, Marina. Thank you.